In this clip here, basically we're training some magic. Little quick check of the bank, looking at the loot we got from the wilderness, onyx bolt tips, high elk, turns out they need to be on the rune. Bolts, we complete the Grand Tree quest, get our agility and attack levels up. Here you can see our stats. Climbing back up here. Come on. Alright, so we have a bracelet of Ethereum, it's charged. We got some neat gear. Another bank shot real quick. Going over here, up here to Edgeville, because we are going to grab ourselves some holy symbols. We're going to enchant them, that is. We're going to get some monk's outfit. We've now got some dank prayer gear. Look at this. Isn't that fantastic? So now we've got some decent prayer bonus stuff. And that's pretty cool for how early we are to have that kind of stuff. Don't have to grind out clue scrolls for vestments. It's just slightly worse. Opening up some bird's nests. Get some seeds. Check what we need for fletching. Look at our melee gear. We got the rune sim, amulet of strength. And then in here is an AFK training method I like to use when I'm busy, which is sand crabs, but later on maybe that'll be rock crabs or ammonite crabs, who knows. Monkey madness completed. Dragon scimitar obtained. Couldn't get this on camera because I didn't want to record 10 hours of me doing monkey madness. It didn't take me 10 hours, it took me more like 2.5. But it's just such an annoying quest. I really dislike the long quests that have really pointless sections to drain supplies out. Such as when you go through the caves to the Monkey Madness 1 tunnel is just ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't want any part of it. Alright, so in order to get Herblore XP, I've got a ton of Harlanders, and I need chocolate dust. So, little did I know about compost potions, but maybe that'll come in handy in the future. Here, we've finally gotten 54 smithing, so we can finally start the mithril darts grind. This will be my ranged weapon of choice for a while to come, seeing as that it's incredibly fast and pretty XP efficient, especially if the target that you're fighting doesn't have a high defense level. Mithril darts are pretty nice. You can slap on an Avas and go to the swamp crabs, the ones with like the rotten logs on their backs that are east of Mauritania, southeast there by the new area that I haven't been to because I don't really explore that area a lot. I believe it's called Slep. Anyway, so we're going to make a bunch of mithril dart tips. That's going to help out with a lot of things. I doubt that any of these are going to last long enough to make it to when we have a blowpipe, especially with where we are right now, and the roundabout way I like to take care of things. So instead we're just going to grab a smithing level purely from mithril darts, and then some. Then we're going to see how fast we can fletch these and what our XP per hour is with fletching these into darts. Full-fledged darts from just the dart tips, and then finish off a little bit of mithril dart smithing. It is a little boring, but at least it's AFK. It's not nearly as bad as something like glass blowing, which I hope I never have to do for any extended amount of time, especially the charter method, because the giant seaweed I can deal with because that's more AFK, right? But man, oh man, that charter method, that's hell. Anyway, we're just grabbing a quick few fletching levels. Guesses in the comments at how much XP an hour it's going to be. 200k an hour maybe? 400k? 500,000? 550k? A million XP an hour? It could be anything. But if your guess was about 600k, then you'd be correct. Good stuff. Bunch of darts made. Feels good. It's a good feeling. And now we're going to make some mithril swords because we need the GPs. And my melee setup could use an upgrade. So after we get all these mithril swords here, we're going to take care of some high elking. Thank God we got the magic levels up. And then, while we high elk, instead of doing agility or anything like that, we're going to AFK some of them, and then we've only got a few left. Maybe we'll head down to a place where we can purchase an upgrade for our gear. Where could it possibly be? Guesses in the comments down below. If you said that we're going to start running Oziak up to the north and the west, well, you'd be incorrect. If you said that we'd be heading the Champions Guild to buy Rune Chain Body, then you'd be very correct, because I am a big fan of chain bodies. And there we are, all decked out, looking like an absolute lad. Alright, now to get revenge on the monster that killed us while we DC'd. We have a Fire Giant Slayer task where we repeatedly, while AFKing it, just like we did when we died, drop to 8 HP and then tank like 7 hits. Can't wait to get to a level where I no longer need food for these guys. Or to make multiple trips. But that about wraps it up. Short little interlude, and there should be another episode uploaded shortly.